What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today I'm gonna make you all so very angry because of the breakdown of this map. This is something that was shared several years ago. I'm not sure who the original artist was that designed this, but if anybody knows, please let me know, because I don't mind giving them credit. I saw this years ago when it came out. And basically what this is a Lucas World layout of what a theme park for Star Wars could be and should be. Look at this incredible layout. This is beautiful. This is perfection right here. This is something that a fan designed based on theme parks at Disney. Disney has all of the resources, all of the ability to do this. But they're so wrapped into ignoring what made Star Wars Star Wars. They're so wrapped into developing and pushing forward their Disney Star Wars. This is so aggravating. Now, if you look at this to me is a mixture of Epcot and the Magic Kingdom. This is the entrance to the park. This is very reminiscent of two things, the Magic Kingdom and Epcot. The Magic Kingdom, because this looks like this is Coruscant right here. You can walk through Coruscant up to the Death Star, just like at Main Street USA at Walt Disney World. It is an amazing moment and a visual when you're walking down Main Street USA and you see the visuals around you, and then ahead of you, you see Cinderella Castle. It is amazing. Every time I go to Walt Disney World, it blows me away. So you have that inspired, and you also have Epcot, which is Spaceship Earth at Epcot, which is very, very inspired here. So you're walking down Main Street USA, which this would be Coruscant. It's hard to read some of this stuff because I've got the map blown up so you can actually kind of see some of this stuff. So I can't read all of the details, but they actually have the rides broken down. All you need to do is search Lucas World Map on Google and you'll be able to pull this up. But you're walking in, and it also has the what would be the train or the monorail, depending. I would assume this is probably the train, because a train goes around Walt Disney World. This is an overhead shot of the Magic Kingdom, and this is Cinderella Castle. This is Main Street USA, and then you have the all of the breakoffs to go to the different worlds and lands, and that's exactly what this does. You have Tatooine, you have Hoth, you have Bespin, you have Endor, you have Dagobah, you have Kashyyyk, Kamino, Naboo, hyperspace. This is beautiful. Mustafar, this has got everything, man. This is unbelievable. Could you imagine walking into this theme park? This would blow every single body's mind. Now, they have the resources to do this. They have the resources to do this in Orlando. They have the resources to do this in Orlando at Walt Disney World. Walt Disney World is huge. They have so much space there. They could totally pull this off. They have the resources, they have the money, they have the Imagineers, they have everything. And this theme park honoring Star Wars would do more for your Disney Star Wars than the garbage that you're doing now. Because this would make people remember, this is why I love Star Wars. This would make people remember all of the things that pulled them into this amazing world that George Lucas created. Could you imagine the money that would be made from this layout, this design? This would be incredible. And again, they've got everything broken down. I can't read a lot of the ride breakdowns that they have, but more attention to detail went into this fan concept than actual Galaxy's Edge. Think about that one for a minute. Think about that one. This is heavily inspired off of everything Disney has given us. It honors Star Wars, it excites you, and it would make every single person that's ever loved Star Wars happy. How would you not love this? Look at the Geonosis. Look at Geonosis. Tatooine right here, walking down Coruscant to the Death Star. This is beautiful, man. Naboo, Mustafar, Kamino all the way over here. Beautiful. I love this so much. This just makes me angry. This makes me angry because Disney is so misguided right now with their direction of Star Wars. This is what we could have had, ladies and gentlemen. This right here is what we could have had if we had the proper leadership at Disney. But instead, we have a bunch of political pandering. For some reason, they want to move on from the original trilogy. They want to move on from the prequels. They want to act like these things don't exist. And they want to try to force feed this garbage sequel trilogy to us. So we're left with Galaxy's Edge, which looks like to be a flop at this point. Doesn't seem like people are excited. Could you imagine the excitement with this? If this theme park existed in Orlando at Walt Disney World, could you imagine the excitement? Could you imagine the enthusiasm? People would not stop talking about this. People would be piling into this area. Disney would be making so much money. You wouldn't be able to comprehend it. But instead, we have Galaxy's Edge that seemingly seems to be pretty lackluster by all accounts, considering nobody is going to the park. This just aggravates me more than anything. When Disney bought Lucasfilm, this is what I thought would happen. As someone that follows the theme parks closely, this is exactly what I thought would happen. An entire theme park dedicated to Star Wars. You have everything you need within Star Wars. There's such a rich mythology there. There's so much that you can dive into and develop. And this is perfect right here. This is exactly what I envisioned. This is why I was excited when Disney bought Lucasfilm, because I thought they would go in this type of direction. Unfortunately, I was wrong. And Disney has completely botched Galaxy's Edge. They have completely botched Star Wars for the most part. Yes, there's some good things they've done with Star Wars. I've not ignored that. I enjoyed Rebels. I enjoyed The Force Awakens. You know, I didn't like Rogue One as much as everybody else did. I hated The Last Jedi. Didn't go see Solo. I'm going to be at Galaxy's Edge in a few weeks out in Disneyland because I'm going out to San Diego for Comic-Con. So I'm going to see firsthand what Galaxy's Edge is all about. But I'm not excited for Galaxy's Edge. I'm not excited to go because of all of the everything I've heard from people. It seems to be a big disappointment. We will see, but yeah, I wanted to go ahead and talk about this because this is what we should have gotten. This is what should have been, and if this is what they would have developed, and this would have cost billions of dollars to develop and build, and there's no doubt about it, but my goodness, the money they would be making. This park would be at capacity every single day for at least the first 6 months. You couldn't stop people from coming to this park. This would be one of the most successful things Disney has ever done in their theme parks. And they've done a lot of successful things in their theme parks. But this, I mean, right now, Disney's dealing with some market share issues with Universal Orlando. Universal Orlando will never catch Walt Disney World in terms of just attendance, you know, number for number. It's just not, there's no way that they can actually compare and compete with Disney, you know, number for number. But from a market share standpoint, Universal has really taken a pretty substantial bite out of Disney's market share because of the success of the Wizarding World of Harry Potter and some other things that they're developing. Plus, they have this Nintendo land that they're building at Universal Orlando that I think is going to be a huge success. So Disney needed Star Wars Galaxy's Edge to be a massive grand slam. And based on what we've seen in Anaheim, it hasn't been. And we're basically getting the same exact thing in Orlando. This in Orlando would have been a grand slam. This would have really taken a huge bite back, a big bite of that market share back for Disney. But you want to push that garbage sequel trilogy, this is what you're going to get. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Have a great day. Sorry to disappoint you all and make you even more angry than you already are, but this would have been fantastic. This would have been amazing. But here we are. Have a great day. Talk to you later. Hey everyone, it's Jeremy from geeksandgamers.com, and if you're a fan of Geeks and Gamers, please go to our website, visit our merchandise store. We have t-shirts, hoodies, hats, beanies, tank tops, and in the very near future, we're going to have many more products for you to choose from. So thank you for the support. We appreciate it. You guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later.